She looked away, without reason, without goodbye. Air froze instantly, light dimmed, heart cracked. No thunder sounded, no tears screamed, only silence. Eyes followed softly, hoping, pleading, dying. World blurred edges, colors drained. Time stopped. Her shadow lingered, then dissolved, then gone. My eyes shattered, not from sight, from memory. Pieces fell quietly, across soul, across years. Every blink hurt, every breath burned, every thought bled. Love stood motionless, between heartbeat, between ending. I whispered softly, "Don't go." Wind carried. She never turned, never paused, never trembled. Eyes kept reaching, through distance, through disbelief. Sky watched sadly. Moon hid. Stars wept. Heart sank slowly, into silence, into nothing. Tears refused falling, too afraid, too tired. She looked away, and everything collapsed, everything inside. Memories screamed louder than truth, than reason. Every promise echoed, every moment replayed, every hope died. Eyes still broken, still searching, still remembering. I walked nowhere, feet heavy, soul hollow, wind cruel, light cold, silence endless. Eyes bled unseen, heart begged quietly. Night answered, "She's gone, stay." But staying hurt, leaving worse. I stood frozen, between remembering and forgetting. Every heartbeat whispered her name, her absence. Eyes cracked deeper, glass within, soul beneath. Love spilled slowly, through wounds, through words. She looked away, and forever followed, forever changed. Now I see, through shards, through sorrow. Eyes no longer hold light, only reflection of her leaving, of my breaking, of our silence. And yet still they search sky for mercy, for closure, for reason, for peace. But nothing speaks, only echoes, only emptiness. She looked away, my eyes shattered, but my soul, it still sees. Morning came slowly, through half curtains, through tired eyes. Light touched shards of memory, of pain. They glimmered softly, like wounded stars. Still shining, I stared quietly at reflections, at remains. Every crack whispered, every glint healed, every scar spoke. "You're still here," they murmured, still breathing truth. I exhaled gently. Let silence answer, let light stay. Heart felt lighter, not healed, but open. Broken eyes, seeing what whole eyes never could. Beauty in fracture, meaning in ache, grace in ruin. Tears no longer carried sorrow, carried release. Walls breathed softly, as if listening, as if knowing. Each ray entered, like forgiveness, like dawn. I watched dust float freely, dance golden. It looked alive, it looked eternal, it looked kind. Heart followed quietly, matched rhythm, matched calm. No anger left, no blame, no battle, just breathing truth through cracks, through lessons. Love once fire, now ember, now warmth, still there, still gentle, still guiding. I touched chest, felt heartbeat, felt survival. Each thud reminder, each pause grace, each breath gift. Through broken eyes, I saw meaning, not loss. She gone far, but her light still passing, in silence, in thought, in time. I smiled small, for nothing, for everything. Shadows softened, edges blurred, peace entered. Through broken eyes, I saw sky and stayed long enough to believe. Again, silence stayed longer than her voice, than her touch, at first heavy, cold, endless, hollow, then slowly softened, like rain returning to desert. Heart listened differently, to wind, to stillness. It sounded gentle, like forgiveness growing, like dawn breathing. Days unfolded quietly, without demand, without noise. I watered moments with patience, with faith. Emptiness became soil for meaning, for growth. Memories once sharp, now petals, now perfume. Tears turned seeds of wisdom, of calm. Every ache sprouted, small tenderness, small beauty. Walls that echoed, now hummed softly with peace. I learned tending my silence, my healing. No hurry left, no chasing, no pleading, just presence blooming between heartbeats, between sighs. Light entered deeper, through wounds, through cracks. It stayed kindly, warmed gently, healed quietly. Pain lost voice, but left lesson, left strength. Loneliness folded into comfort, into understanding. She once left, but silence stayed to teach that love changes, not ends, not dies. Heart now garden of memory, of mercy, each breath watering, each thought blooming, each day forgiving. Silence now friend, not ghost, not grief. I sit softly among echoes, among flowers,